Hello crafty friends, this is Tracy and thanks for stopping by my channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and hopefully we can get to know each other better as you watch my videos. This is going to be part one of I'm not sure how many. I just recently got back from the 2019 Stamp and Scrapbook Expo in Orlando, and I am super excited. It's the very first one I've ever gone to, and let me tell you, I went buck wild. I have only been paper crafting for about 6 months. Many years ago, about 20 years ago, I did Creative Memories quite a bit. You know, and I loved it. I don't even know if they're still around anymore. And then, you know, life takes over. I got a job where I was working 50 to 60 hours a week. I was working weekends, gone sometimes a month or so at a time, working, and there just wasn't anything left of me, and there wasn't any time to paper craft. We recently moved to Florida, and now I am teaching preschool, and I have time to craft, and I have found this awesome community of crafters on YouTube, and just kind of gotten all back into crafting, and I'm excited to share some of the new things that I bought, and hopefully it'll help you make an informed decision if you're going to the expo also. I watched a lot of videos on the expo before I went because I wanted to get the most from my time. I wanted to pick up good bargains. I just wanted, you know, to be able to maneuver my way around in a fashion that didn't make me crazy. And let me tell you, that place is crazy. It's absolutely insanity. So let's jump right in. Enough of the chitter chattering, and I'll show you what I got. I am only going to tell you prices if I'm 100% sure of what I paid and where I got it, because I don't want to lead you astray. And I had all these intentions of keeping the receipts and saying exactly where I bought something, how much it was, and it was pure mayhem at this place. There were times I was handing money over the back of people. They would hand my product back to me. It was craziness. And I loved every minute of it. So here we go. The first things I got, I did get 2 Wink Stellas, and they are the clear ones. I don't have any of these, so I'm pretty excited about getting to add a little shimmer to everything I make. I got a Teflon bone folder from Tall Mouse. I have been wanting a Teflon bone folder for so long. I didn't want to pay the price for it. This one I know was $15. Some of the other booths were selling them for $25, $20. So I'm hoping this was a good price. It definitely helps out when you're trying to make creases but don't want to leave creases where they shouldn't be. So I'm excited to get to use this. I also got a jewel picker from Tall Mouse. This one was $6. I don't even have, it's called the pencil. I cannot pick up those jewels with my nails, and so I'm sure this is going to help a lot. On that same line, I got one of these fancy tweezers that stays closed when you're not pushing it and open when you're pushing it to hold things together when you're gluing or trying to position things. I know you probably are like, what, lady? You don't have one of those? Nope, I sure didn't. So now I do. I also got some finger blend sponge blenders. I know you can get these off on AliExpress, but I was there. I didn't want to wait for it. I did get these at Tall Mouse, and they were $3. I got a snow rider, and I'm so hoping that this works, at Tall Mouse. In anticipation of some Christmas or winter projects. So I'm excited about this. Somewhere along the line, I got a white jelly roll pen free. I got so many things free, and I don't even remember where or why. You know, if you buy so much, you'll get a free gift. I took a lot of classes, and that'll be a separate video where you got, you know, little like promo bags, and it may have been in one of those promo bags, but I'm excited about that. I did get some bling keepers at Tall Mouse. I think these were $1 a piece or something like that, to keep those little bits and baubles, gems, or bling in there, charms in there, that, you know, those things that you know you bought but you just can't find them. So I'm hoping this will help keep me a little more organized. All right, I did come across, I was looking for, I literally have 2 stamp pads. That is it. And I love rubber stamping, but you know, you want all the colors right away, and stamp pads are not cheap. Even, you know, when you, and I do buy them with my 50% off coupon at Michael's and Hobby Lobby and that, but this was, I think, a good deal. This is Catherine Pooler, and it is a dye ink. And I did a make and take at a particular booth that was selling these, and so I got to use the Catherine Pooler ink, and I really liked it. There's Grape Crush, Coral Cabana, oops, I'm gonna mess here, Midnight, All That Jazz, Mardi Gras, Grass Skirt, and Party Dress. These were $5.99, and I bought 5 and they gave me 1 free. So that was nice. And I really enjoy these. I believe there's about 50 colors in the line, so I'm hoping that I can pick some more up on the website in the future. All right, let's do the ephemera. This is Photoplay ephemera. I didn't get it at the Photoplay booth, but I did get a lot of the paper pads at Photoplay. So these were, I believe, $2 a piece, and I got Let's Go, and there's all the fun things you get in that one. Vintage Girl, I absolutely love this line. Trick or Treat, look at all that fun stuff. Paprika, I love these colors. Honestly, I don't craft with these colors much, but this is such an inspiration. I just love these colors, and I did pick up, not the paper pad, but you know, where you get like 12 pieces of paper or some chipboard pieces, stickers. I did pick those up. And this is Fall Breeze, which I absolutely thought was beautiful. So I chose those. Those are the only ones I found I liked. I did get these. I'm very excited about these. I got 2 packs of these, and they are Photoplay's cardstock recipe cards. And I want to make a recipe album, one for me and one for my sister. We grew up in a house where our mother cooked, baked, everything from scratch all the time. And as I'm talking, I'm just going to show you some of the ones that are in there. And but she had all her recipes in her head, and we're constantly trying to recreate, because we don't have our mother anymore, recreate these recipes. And so I wanted my kids, who still call me, they're all the different designs, who call all the time asking, how do you make this? How do you make that? And so I thought, if I made a recipe book for my sister and I, that our kids, we could hand that down to them, and they could have the recipes that they grew up with too. So there's lots of beautiful, beautiful recipe cards in here. Let me see how many come in the package. 16 double-sided 4x6 cardstock cards. So I'm excited about getting to start that project. Got some foam dots, just kind of utilitarian kind of thing. It was a good price on those. I don't remember what they were. You know, if I could have gotten these things at Dollar Tree cheaper, I would. I passed up the product. But there are times, or at Tuesday morning, but there are times that you just cannot find those things at Dollar Tree, and you need them. I did pick up these 2 adorable stamps. They both say hello, friend. Little cling stamps. I think they were $2.98 each, so I thought they'd be cute on the front of a note card or 4x4 card. This was a free stamp I got at Art Impressions. When you bought so much, you got a free stamp you could choose from, so I chose the little turtle. And these are some of the stamps that I got. Now, you'll see prices on these, but I did not pay those prices for it, and I cannot remember what price I paid for it. So I apologize for that, but again, I don't want to tell you wrong. This was a little Parisian stamp I got. I think that'll be fun to use. This is an Enchanted Forest stamp, which I think is really fun with the fairies on it. Now I see that Tuesday Morning has all the Enchanted Forest things coming out, so I might get some things that go with that. I got a fun snowflake stamp. I got a autumn stamp. Isn't that beautiful? Just love that. I love this tree. And I got this to go with the thought of making the recipe album. I thought that was fun. Put some little stamps in there. This I know was a free stamp that I got at one of the booths for buying you know, X amount of dollars of something. It was one of the morning specials. If you sign up for a class, you get to go into the Expo shopping floor an hour early, and they have different bargains or things they're offering just during that hour. So I did get that free, and I'm excited about that. I got 3 Elizabeth Craft Design stamp and die sets. Again, I don't remember how much these were. I know they were one of the morning specials. I want to say that they were $10 for the both, but don't quote me on that. I am not sure. So I got this fun reindeer, and of course it's a stamp and die. These beautiful flowers, again, the stamp and die. Love that. And these cute little birds. I thought they were cute, stamp and die. Awesome. On Thursday night, I did go to the Mega Make and Take. I don't know that I would do that again. I'll show you those projects later. You know, it was fun to sit there and scrap with people and get to meet new people. However, you know, the projects we made were like, what am I going to do with them? It's not something that I would particularly have made. But there were some vendors there with some good deals, and it was a great way for me to get myself kind of acclimated to the whole area. This was one of the deals. It was $5, and it's a mini Forever in Time crafting pad, and I really like this. I actually wish I would have had one with me. Just when you have a small space, or you're doing a little project, or you don't want your big craft mat all messed up, or you're going to a crop, you can take this little craft mat. So I was excited about that. Again, that was $5. I did get a white and a black giant roll of foam tape. I'm not sure where I will be storing this. This came from Scrap That. They had a special that night, and they were, I believe these were $8 a piece that night, $8 or $9 a piece that night. It is 1/4 inch and 36 yards. So this will be great for shaker cards or just popping things up on projects. Love that. They also had, well, this was one of the morning specials. It was 3 for $5. It's double-sided tape. It's thicker than I normally use, but I can cut it in half. It's 1 inch, 36 yards, the basic tape, and that stuff was flying off the shelves. Okay, and then also the night of the Mega Make and Take, Scrap That was having a sale on their tapes. They were $5 a piece. The red line tape, again, this is 1/4 inch, 36 yards, and then just the regular tear tape. And I believe it's probably, yeah, it's definitely 1/4 inch. And I'm going to say 36 yards, but I'm not sure. So I stocked up on that. I should be able to tape anything down that I need to do now. All right, we'll get to this baby in a little bit. I'm very excited about this. But let me show you. I can't stand these. They're so cute. I did get some of the art impression. What do you call these things? I know they're stamps, but what is these little old ladies? I don't know, but they are super cute. And I know there was some deal on this, and I can't remember what it was, but I'm excited about it. I know I didn't pay $10 a piece for it, for them. There was some sort of sale going on, but I don't remember. So I got this one. These are the cling stamps. And the selfie ladies. I love that. These little party gals. And then the beach ladies. I thought they'd make fun card fronts. I do live in Florida, and we live right by the ocean, the water, so that'll be fun for cards for people here. Look at this fun Halloween stamp. I love it. Then I got another autumn stamp set. These two were Echo Park. I got a Christmas one. And I'm sorry, I don't remember how much these were. Another Christmas one. Actually, I do remember how much these were. These were in a $2 bin. I want to say they were in the $2 bin. They had just bins and bins of things. They were marked like $2, $5, $10. These were either the $2 or $5 bin ones. This beautiful Paris one. Oh, I just love it. Another Christmas one. And yet another Christmas one. These were $2.95, these two, and they did not come from the Echo Park booth, but anyway. I got these Tonic Studio dies. I came up across a booth. It was kind of I didn't recognize the name of the booth, and it had a ton of glitter, a ton of embossing powders, and I was looking for embossing powders. So I went in there, but they had just way in the back this basket and this little handwritten sign that said Tonic Studio Dies 50% off. And some of them were already marked down. So this one was marked $7.99, so I got it for $4. I pulled it out and I said, "Are you selling these today?" She's like, "Well, I think so." And so with that, I was like, "Well, you are now." This one says, "Let It Snow." I got some cute snowflakes. I thought those were really fun. This one was marked $12.99, so I got that half off. I got this one, a nice layering die. Looking to see how many are in there. This one was marked $14.99. That's so funny. It says this is not a toy. 10 dies in here, so I'm excited about that one. The same with this one. This one was marked $14.99, so I got that one half off. And there are 8 dies in this one. I really like that. All right. Then one of the booths had this Elizabeth Craft double-sided adhesive. It is 4 inches, approximately 27 yards. So I was really excited about this, and I know it was a great deal. It was marked down. I don't remember how much this actually was, but I wish I would have had this when I did the card swap, and that's where you make 21 cards and you go, into this room, people talk about their cards, and then you get to swap. So you go in with 21 of yours, you come out with 21 of a variety of cards, and it was just so much fun. I will definitely do that again next year. But the card I made, and crazy enough, I did not make one for me to keep. So I might recreate that and to show all of you. But I put that tiny, that hello die that everyone uses with the beautiful script, but it's very thin. I would have loved to have backed it with this and adhered it on. It's not bad to, put little dots of glue on the back if you're only doing one. When you're doing 21 of them, it's a different story, and this would have definitely come in handy. But anyway, I made it through, and my cards were well received, and I got some cute cards, and I'll show you that in another video. I got the Tim Holtz stamp platform. Now, I have to be honest, I was looking for the Misty stamp platform, and nobody carried it at the expo, and I only saw one booth with the Tim Holtz stamp platform. somebody told me there were 2, but I only saw this one. When I was waiting in line to get in on the second day, on Saturday, I talked to some gals about stamp platforms, and I said, oh, I'm looking for the Misty. Have you seen that here? And they said no, and I asked them what platform they had, and they all said they had the Tim Holtz one because it was half the price of the Misty. Now, I don't get into the whole controversy about that. It's over and done with. That's between their lawyers. But I thought, oh, well, I had been looking at the Tonic Studio one, or the Tim Holtz one, yeah, from Tonic Studio. So I thought, well, I'll give that a look. And lo and behold, some owner of a booth comes walking by handing out coupons to people in line, and he says he has the Tim Holtz stamp platform, which here it is. Isn't it a beaut? I love it, and I can't wait to use it. It's all clean now, but it will not be when I am done using it. So I'm excited about that. So I went to his booth. As soon as the door opened, because I didn't know how many he had, I looked up, there was 1. He had 1. I don't know how many he came with, but he had 1. And so I grabbed it. It was marked $39.99. But when he told me my total, it was $32. So I must have gotten a morning discount or something. But I'm excited about this, and you'll be seeing me using this a lot. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you in this video is something I got for my sister for Christmas. My sister, my mom was a crafter, so my sister and I grew up crafting and making all kinds of things. But my sister recently has been wheelchair bound. She has diabetes and had a leg amputated. And it's very difficult, you know, when you're a crafter, you're up, down, moving, getting this, getting that, going to your storage. And she just cannot do that anymore. But she still loves to craft. So I came across these diamond dots. We actually got one in our Mega Make and Take, which I didn't do that night because it just seemed like a lot of pieces to be pulling out. So I shopped anyway instead. So this is one of those diamond dots canvas. This one is Father Snow, and my sister loves snowmen, so she is going to adore this. This is what it will look like when it's finished. And I do think it's something that she can definitely do. All the pieces are in here. She can sit at a table and not have to, you know, be moving around, grooving around. So I'm going to give this to her for Christmas. It was $51.99, and I did pay $51.99 for it happily for her. Their booth was just absolutely beautiful. They had so many completed projects there. They had a project. This particular, I want to give you the dimensions of this. Oh, where am I going to find that? Okay. It looks like it's about 20 by 25. Something like that. The design. And then it says the fabric size is almost 23 by almost 28. So it's a beautiful big piece. They had a nativity, a finished nativity scene that was framed behind glass that was probably 4 times this size, maybe even more, completed. It was stunning, ladies. I mean, absolutely stunning. And it was just so beautiful. It could be hanging in a museum somewhere. If I did that, I would never take it off my wall. It would be Christmas all year round. But that's what I got for her. I'm going to end my this part of the haul here. I've got paper and all kinds of other things to show you. So stay tuned for part 2 of my 2019 Stamp and Scrapbook Expo haul. Thanks for watching again. Subscribe, click the thumbs up, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.